Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. Thanks for joining us for this live watch along for the Superpole race from Donnington Park, World Superbikes. Race 1 yesterday, dominated by Razgatlioglu. Probably we're going to have a similar result today, although in this Superpole race, not a sprint race, a Superpole race, I think there's 10 laps, so his lead is probably not going to be as great as it's going to be in race 2 at 2 p.m. this afternoon, GMT. So join us for that one as well. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please give us a subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, please just give us a quick thumbs up. The YouTube algorithm loves it, and we can get a wider reach. We will have live timings, hopefully, down here shortly. I just want to make sure that they come up before we put it on screen. The guys are on the warm-up lap, so we're not missing anything at the minute. Warm-up this morning, as you can expect, Razgatlioglu was the fastest, followed by Alex Laws. Locatelli was third, Bautista fourth, Johnny Ray in fifth, but they were just the warm-ups. But it just shows again that the gap, almost 0.6 of a second, Razgatlioglu had over second-placed Alex Laws. So in respect of what's going to be coming up for this race, I think we know. Although you never can tell. Thrills and spills happen in any form of bike racing. But if he stays upright, it's pretty nailed on that Razgatlioglu is going to be good for the win. There's been some people mourning overnight, apparently, that Razgatlioglu's recent success, 5 wins on the bounce now, is because he's lowered his seat unit on the BMW. So what? You're allowed to lower the subframe and lower your seat. And like Bautista said in an interview, he needs a higher seat so he can get the leverage because he's a shorter rider. Personally, no, I ride a Daytona 675. That's got a higher seat position than when I used to ride a Yamaha. Yamaha, you did feel like you were sitting in it. The Daytona, you feel like you sat on top of it. So it's horses for courses. Let's get the chat up and running. Feel free to join us there. The guys are on the grid. The lights are on. Lights are red. Yeah, go at Donnington. Top right was creeping a little bit before the lights came on, but he did stop. Coming into turn 1, though, he's been done by Booliger. And in third place, that looks like Sam Laws on the mark BDS. But Booliger's straight off the mark. He's trying to pull a little bit of a move there. They're going round Schwant's curve as they come right into McLean's. It is Booliger from Razgatlioglu. Then there's a little bit of a gap. Just trying to see if we can get the live timing screen up for you guys. There we go, we're on live now. Superpole race, so we can add that. Right, we're good to go now. We've got 10 laps of racing, and it looks like Booliger's trying to take it to Razgatlioglu, which is excellent news. I do believe in third place. Was that Jonathan Ray? We're coming across the line now, 9 laps to go. Alex Laws has just taken Van der Mark there. Come down the old hairpin. Schwant's around McLean's. Somebody's gone wide there and off. I couldn't see who it was because it was in the background. You just saw the flash of the bike leaving the track. So who it was, I don't know. Just do you a quick top 10. So it's Buliger P1, Razgatlioglu P2, Johnny Ray P3, Sam Laws P4, Locatelli in 5th, Redding in 6th, Agata in 7th, Alex Laws in 8th. It was Axel Bassani who crashed out. Van der Mark in 9th, Bautista in 10th. Bautista puts a move in. Oh my word, what's going on there? Somebody's just gone straight through the runoff. Was it Alex Laws? Little bit of jostling for position as they come around the Melbourne Loop. On board with Bautista now as he comes through Goddard's, heads down into Redgate. His target is Alex Laws as they go through Hollywood. Hit Craner curves. Now they're at the old hairpin. Through McLean's. At the front now we've got Razgatlioglu right behind Buliger as he goes through Copies. We're going on Starkey straight now. Can he get the move done into the S's? Not on this lap. Sits in behind Buliger there. Right behind Buliger, I should add. They're coming down into the Melbourne Loop. He's late on the brakes there, is Razgatlioglu, as you would expect. A bit of a block pass there on Buliger, but he drives now. Into the left-hander at Goddard's, holds Buliger at bay. Now they'll be going down the Wheatcross straight into Redgate. 7 laps to go, and Razgatlioglu just put in a 1:25.9. It looks like these two at the front have got it between themselves, and Razgatlioglu is probably going to pull away from Buliger. But behind there's a 1.1 second lead to Jonathan Ray in third, now a 1.2 second gap. And behind Jonathan Ray we've got Sam Laws, Locatelli, Redding, Alex Laws, Bautista, Gardner, Van der Mark. That's your top 10. Seven laps to go. Coming into the S's, Johnny Ray is actually trying to get his claws into Buliger in third, but that gap's remaining at 1.2 seconds. But he's probably got a similar gap back then to Sam Laws in fourth. Good effort this from Sam Laws. He did say yesterday that he was going to use yesterday's race as a bit of practice, to be honest, for today's race. And when he got sent wide by, was it Remy Gardner, into the gravel trap, he continued and finished in something like 19th. But obviously, he found out what he needed to do setup-wise for today's, certainly for this Superpole race, because he's going well in fourth. At the front, still got Razgatlioglu and Buliger. Then Johnny Ray in third. Locatelli's just done Sam Laws now. Scott Redding will be eyeing him up next. 6 laps to go. No, Locatelli's wide there though, gives that place back to Sam Laws and loses the place to Scott Redding. And he's going to lose the place to Alex Laws as well, although he's trying to come back under Laws into the S's. That's going to be a block pass if he does it. I think Laws saw him coming. He went in deep, did Locatelli. coming out of the S's, elbow to elbow with Alex Laws. And he's going to run wide. There is Locatelli taking avoiding action. Meanwhile, Bautista comes through on the inside and takes the pair of them. So we've now got Johnny Ray in third. In fourth is Sam Laws. Although that needs to update actually, because it... Right, now we've updated. 5 laps to go. So it's now Sam Laws back in fourth place. This time he's got Redding behind him. Then you've got Bautista, Alex Laws and Locatelli. He's lost about 3 or 4 positions there, running wide in 2 corners. He ran wide coming out of Coppice. Did Locatelli after getting the move done. It's getting close now between Bautista and Alex Laws. Alex Laws gets done by Bautista, but then comes back on the outside. Blimey. Now we're coming into Coppice, so we're going to have the run down to the S's now, with Bautista right behind Alex Laws. Them two are swapping positions and paint, it looks like. All going to be line astern this time into the S's. So we've got Razgatlioglu out in front by 0.8 of a second. Booliger in second, Johnny Ray third. We've now just got Sam Laws now. He's just been done by Scott Redding into the Melbourne Loop. Is it raining? Looks like it could be raining. That'll throw something else into the hat. So we've got Johnny Ray's pretty settled for third position. He's got a 2.2 second lead over Scott Redding in fourth. But there's going to be a battle for fourth here. Alex Laws does his brother Sam. So that's Alex in fifth now, Sam in sixth. Sam's got Bautista behind him, and he's not going to be there for long, Bautista. He's going to be lining a move up any second. No. Well, that's a bit naughty from Bautista, but rubbing his racing, as they say. Pushes Sam out. Sam also loses a position then to Locatelli. Lost his momentum as Bautista went through. So the main battle, it looks like the podium positions are set. The battle is for fourth, and that's going to be currently Redding. You've got Redding fourth, Alex Laws fifth, Bautista in sixth, Locatelli seventh, Sam Laws eighth. Agutter and Gardner are battling for 9th and 10th. Right behind Sam Laws, they're swapping elbow paint as well. Coming into Goddard's. 2 into 1 doesn't go. Oh, my word, Agutter nearly lost the front there coming into Goddard's. Managed to hold it though, didn't lose too much time. But he's going to get done now by Petrucci. As soon as you lose any momentum in this Superpole race, you're going to be losing positions. So we're getting a couple of little gaps. There's a gap now in front of Sam Laws of 1.1 seconds to Locatelli. Gardner's just run wide there. I think that was into McLean's. No, it wasn't. It was the old Erpin, sorry. Now they're coming into McLean's, and it's chaos. There's just so many people. If you're not overtaking at the minute, you're being overtook. It's almost Moto3-esque. Razgatlioglu's lead at the front is 2 seconds. Booliger in second. He's got a 2.8 second lead over Johnny Ray in third. Ray in turn's got a 2 second lead over Scott Redding, Alex Laws, Bautista and Locatelli in a group. Disappointingly for BMW, Mark Vandermark's down in 12th. Blimey, it's getting busy down into the Melbourne Loop. 2 laps to go. Getting busy coming into Goddard's. And although it looks like a good group that's racing there of Agutter, Petrucci, Gardner, Vandermark, Iannone. Alex Laws has just got a track limits warning. We want to see what's going on in that group of Redding, Alex Laws, Bautista and Locatelli. Razgatlioglu's lead at the front's almost up to 3 seconds. We're just watching the Turk. He looks majestic on that BMW now. And if you look at his seat, you can see where it is lowered, but apparently that's to keep the rear down. But I've got to say, if you can lower, I certainly find if you lower your seat, it just feels smoother around the corner. You feel more at one with the bike, that's for sure. Won't suit everybody, it's like I say, it's horses for courses, but Razgatlioglu certainly has benefited from that seat lowering on the BMW. 5 wins on the bounce, this will make it 6, won't it? Good effort from Jonathan Ray here as well. So we're going to have 1 lap to go in a second. Razgatlioglu comes around Goddard's. Goes over the line. 1 lap to go, the last lap. We've got Razgatlioglu done and dusted, barring mistakes. Booliger second, Johnny Ray third. That's pretty much set. The race behind is for Redding, Alex Lowes, Bautista and Locatelli. Redding currently in 4th, but Alex Lowes is putting the pressure on. Goes through Kramer. Hits the old hairpin. Go through Starkey's, now they'll go through Schwantz's curve. And can Alex Lowes pull a move into McLean's? No. His next chance is going to be into Coppice, but my guess is he'll try and line Scott Redding up out of Coppice, down Starkey straight, and maybe do him into the S's. After that, it's Melbourne Loop. There's plenty of overtaking opportunities at Donnington if you can get into position. Can't do it at the S's. Bautista's not part of this now. He's just dropped 7-8 bike lengths behind. It's between Redding and Lowes for that 4th position. Defensive by Redding into the Melbourne Loop. But we won't see that because now we're watching Razgatlioglu come across the line. Hopefully we'll flick back to it. There's Booliger coming across. No. Johnny Ray, no. Scott Redding, no. Alex Lowes just behind him and Bautista. So he couldn't get it done on the last lap, Alex Lowes, but he'll be happy enough with a 5th. Scott Redding is going to be delighted with that. Michael van der Mark and Agatha are having a little bit of afters as they go over the line and come down, slowing down into Redgate. Van der Mark, as they were turning right there, went a little bit close to Agatha. So there's obviously something on in the race there. Agatha waves his arm and says, "Don't do that, old chap. No need to be like that." But another win for Razgatlioglu. So it's going to be pretty much the same this afternoon. But it's still some good racing in that Superpole race, and we can expect some more good racing this afternoon in the race 2. So we'll be streaming 5 minutes before at 1:55. Join us then. Also, don't forget tonight, we've got the live watch-along for the final of the Euros, England v Spain. We'll start streaming half an hour before at 7:30 GMT. Frankie James, she's going to do the first 25 minutes before the build-up. Then I'll join her at 5:2. We'll go through the teams quickly. I've put the provisional teams up. There's a video, a stream waiting there. And we'll go through the teams and then we'll have a watch-along for the final. Feel free to join us in chat. It'll be pretty busy, usually quite funny as well. So let off some steam in there. If the nerves get too much for you, ask us any questions. Let us know what your thoughts are. Everybody's welcome. It's a really friendly chat. So please feel free to join us. Right, I'm going to shoot. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back at 1:55 GMT for race 2 of the World Superbike race. Thanks for joining us.